Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back at Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes. So he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like your chances.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Howard. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Now 3rd down and 14.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This one from 49. His kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They fumbled it away on that opening possession. Fortunate, it only led to a field goal, so they're in a 3-0 hole as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And some good running there. That's the 1st down. Up to the 43.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens 1st down.
Play action now. Jackson gets Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down and 3. From the gun, Jackson. That'll be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action. It's Howard. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Roll, roll.
Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back at Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler first down.
60 Eagles, 60.
From the gun, it's Howard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 back.
Now, Howard. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Howard back to the air one more time. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown. Steelers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At their 49-yard line.
On the ground, here is the first-round pick from April's draft. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Steelers' 43.
Second down, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Ravens.
Again, it's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Jackson. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own
Off the play fake. Here's Howard. Going up top. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Howard. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Howard. Will get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Ooh. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Big gain on the ground takes this up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Now Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
By Cameron Pinches.
Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Holding offense.
Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They're going to go play action with Howard. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. At the gun, it's Howard. Drop this down to Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 14.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 3rd and 14 coming up. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
A 4-yard loss brings up second and 14 at the 37-yard line.
Second down, it's Howard. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
A give. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Another run here with Johnson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That's on the veteran Trent Brown. Howard now to throw it here on second down. Finds Metcalf on the slant. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
He may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Howard to throw it here, third and short. Will swing this out to Johnson. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
That's another Steelers first down.
Play action. It's Howard. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. No problem there on the extra point. And the Steelers move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. Second and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
And he'll take it on in. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll throw on first down with Howard. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Howard. It's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On second down, Howard. Going right, it's taken in. And they move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Howard. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the Ravens' 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's caught right side, it's Freiermuth. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Third and 4.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Howard. The back of the end zone. He's got it. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His second TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Throwing Jackson. This one complete, right side. Jackson trying to get his guys back to the line.
Brings up second and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first and 10, Jackson. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That one on the former Washington Husky, Roger Rosengarten.
Still first down.
Again, it's Jackson. On an end, left side, it's caught. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Second and a yard. Jackson up top again. This one intercepted. Crazy. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. On good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 6.
Now, Howard. Thrown left side. The catch is made. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Pass to 60. Pass to go.
Howard back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Tag. Drop low 80.
To throw again, it's Howard. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second TD catch of the season. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. He gets free. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. This drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down.
They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
Brings up second and 7.
Play action now. Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Return it. Shut up!
Jackson looking to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's not.
Say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody. The stage is set. It is Sunday night prime time here on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday night prime time between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. Their side putting together a very nice winning streak as of late. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Heward, and it's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And we're off in Sunday night prime time. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by a national champion his lone year, Brock, at the Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Johnson again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, Howard finds him over the middle. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. 36 for them to figure out now. Now throw, 3rd and long. Tries one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens have an early opportunity. After the interception on the game's first series.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Lamar out of the pistol. Setting up the running back screen. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Third and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. Ooh, and almost an opening drawn pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover lines up on the ground as they'll bring up fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have and golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll go play action. Howard. Completed over the middle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Trying to sneak with Howard. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Howard. Complete to DK Metcalf. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Complete out to the right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Up in the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
9 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down, here's Lamar. Finds the in route, complete. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on the throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
32-yard line.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A give, this is Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
30 short, Howard has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Meaning they're full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the ground again with Johnson. He dodged the tackle. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
That's good.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Complete to Jalen.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing now, Howard. Fights off the pressure, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 4-yard line.
Johnson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll try to do it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers take a second quarter lead. To me, it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down, but that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense to do. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up.
43 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You're 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again is Lamar. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Play action. Here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson now on 30. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's going to be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers back out on offense. They're running back, headed out once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Mike Green on the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
To the air, Howard. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure.
1st and 10 at the 48.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Completes this one to Kraft. Small gain down to the 46. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down, here's Johnson. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Howard to throw on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And they get this down to the 28. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Howard looking to pass. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
To Pat Freiermuth. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
A gain of 4. It's now second
Now
and
Howard to
6.
throw. Finds him over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
To DK Metcalf.
So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in.
Third down
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. On first down, Jackson. Catch made over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. So first down from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. This gets the first and more. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the line.
Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up now.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. From the gun, Jackson. Jump off, caught by his back. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. Andrews snags another one. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
20. Steelers 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To the air, Howard. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Hits him on the in route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Jumps in up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Out of the gun, Howard.
the 23-yard line.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one nabbed by Warren. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it down from 37.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 32.
Go play action. Howard. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Working inside the red zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 24, Ravens 20.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Lamar off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that. The Steelers were considering a challenge pretty quickly after that call, and now the flag's out. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. First down, here's Lamar. Complete over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Steelers.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. For big yards on the right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Quick sling here, caught by Andrews. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now it's Jackson. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
It's one of those game management situations, Kate, that people are going to question afterwards. 4th quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. Now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. On play action, here's Howard. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Steelers' first down.
Warren quick on the draw. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Throwing now, Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 27-yard line.
Now Howard to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Bronx, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. New set of downs for them from the 31.
No, we change it.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw it. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
1st down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. Andrews snags another one. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll throw it. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 28. working quickly here.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Ravens.
Play fake, Jackson. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Ready? Second, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens losing by 7. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This one's to Andrews outright. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Here he is to throw. Put the body on the line for his team.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not first down. It's 3rd down instead.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Throwing now. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. The running back gets it on a draw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Ravens moving quickly here in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Jackson. On the move, past the 40. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
To throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. They're going to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. No go. Say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody. The stage is set. It is Sunday night prime time here on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night prime time matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. First side putting together a very nice winning streak as of late.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Hewer. It's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And we're off in Sunday night prime time. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by a national champion his lone year, Brock, at The Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
First two letters of his first name really fit. Instead of Will, I'd go Win, because this kid's a winner. He was a winner at Kansas State. He was a national champion at Ohio State. He's gritty, he's tough. And
along the right sideline, there's space. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One snap in, and we have an injury timeout. Looks like they may be without a member of their secondary for at least a little bit as he gets worked on. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's Johnson on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air, Howard. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Howard. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yeah. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Throwing now. Howard lobs this one deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. The Ravens certainly want another look at this. Coach throwing the challenge flag. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Now get to Johnson, coming right. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing here, Howard. It's a screen play to Warren. That play plays brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Jalen Warren.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their early lead to 9. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. Like you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to work quickly now.
It's second down.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Jackson looking to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Now here's Lamar. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. Lamar off the play fake. Finds a man right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens face a 4-point deficit. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On play action, here's Howard. Looking right, and he finds it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Good play action. Howard. That's complete inside the 35. And he stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Howard now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
To number 84.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 25-yard line.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Throwing now off the play action. Caught by one out of the backfield. backfield. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a game of
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make a play.
That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Howard to throw. Catch made. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. This offense sent it back to the field, led by their receiver. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. This is Cox. That's Walker. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reduce the lead to just 4. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers headed back out on offense. As we'll get another look here, Brock, at Will Howard. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go!
Out of the gun, Howard. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens take over on his
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
From the gun, Jackson. Hits his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson now on 3rd. Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Brought in right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 37-yard
They send a tight end in motion. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. That one's complete, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Set,
Shotgun snap here to Howard. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. In the red zone on first. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Pat Freiermuth the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Ravens 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 1st down throw for Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Yards on the pickup. It's
Lamar throwing again. Throw left side, complete. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Howard looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with those 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And the Ravens first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10.
They got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Escapes out to the left. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tackled there by Mike Green. No need for a halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give it to him again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Lamar now from the gun. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
It is caught left side. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. Offense working quickly.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Goes to the hurry up here. Lamar back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Alphas, what? 13. Ready? Right shot.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. From the left hash, this is from 47.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. On play action, here's Howard. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14. At the 15-yard
Out of the gun, Howard finds the in route complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and short, Howard. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
That'll be the 1st and more. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to send him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson now on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to throw it. Has his man's cut by Andrews. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson's going to throw again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Bigsby with the return. Jukes away from one. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers offense headed out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Completed over the middle. Oh, he lost the football. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
First down, here's Lamar. He's got a man left. And they take him down right along the 30. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Handoff now from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They're working quickly here.
An 8-yard pickup. And a Raven 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
From the gun, Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. Here he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's got it! That's a layout for it, but touchdown! The Ravens grow their lead on the turnover. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good.
He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, this is Johnson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air, Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. They'll run here on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back-to-back carries here. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
On 1st down, Howard finds his man. It's Crabbe. And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, Bronco 80.
They'll go play action. Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. Going again here, Howard. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Finds his man near the sideline. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Give now to the running back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Another carry for him. And this hasn't been common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. On now comes their punter. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 7-yard line.
Howard looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. On the move, past the 40. Again, he's got room. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We get to Johnson to start this drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Out of the gun, Howard finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing here, Howard finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Dive up the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
On play action, here's Howard. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Motioning one of the tight ends. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before he even...
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here.
Ethan Evans in punt formation.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Ravens returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Running this one left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this winning...